Hello, everyone. Oh,
Good
I also,
evening.
I had an idea.
Good
I
evening.
I came up with had so many ideas going as I was putting this together. I thought of another name. Remember how or was it yesterday I said
Yeah,
exposure therapy?
yeah,
For this one, I was thinking BYOB, but instead of it's beer, it's bring your own blanket. What do you think about that? That's pretty good, huh?
pretty good.
Because I was gonna tell you like, oh, bring your own blanket, and I was like, oh, BYOB.
That's
That's
good.
great. Okay, so I don't know what this is gonna be called,
Is this the midnight edition
but
of Put You On?
you'll see it in the title um, when I make my decision.
Okay.
But we've been talking about, I've been talking about doing a laying down music reaction for a long time.
Yeah.
I just never put the logistics together. My room looks pretty wacky right now.
I forget what album we thought about it.
It was a while back now that I
Yeah.
had the idea. And then like since then, there have been albums that have popped up that we've been like,
Chill.
oh man, this
Yeah.
would work so well here.
Yeah.
But there's always been one album that's always been in my head. Think probably this was the album that I was first thinking of when I was making lists of how this idea came to me, which is one of my favorite albums ever. It's called In Rainbows by Radiohead. It's their seventh album, came out in 2007. I don't think you've heard any Radiohead in full, any
No.
project in full of
Nope.
theirs. But this is one of my go-to chill albums, which hence the environment.
So you've got a raw, let me describe for our,
I'll put a video in as you describe it.
okay, we have the Aurora Borealis up on the ceiling, changing colors. We have pin light for stars. You've got your main lighting covered to look like the moon. We've got some corner lighting to give it extra ambiance to all four corners of the room. Our normal put you on sign is dimmed for the evening. Tell me about Radiohead overall. Who got you into them?
Okay.
Why do you like them?
It's not like a band that I've followed for a long time or like, obviously they've been around a very, very long time. Like back in the 90s, they
Yep.
had a lot of big records. I'm sure like Creep and stuff
I
like
do.
that.
Yeah.
But for a long time, they continued their string of very successful, highly regarded albums, but they never quite hit the commercial success of what Creep did when it first came out until this record came out, which was, I believe this was right after the departure of their record label. And then this was probably their most like commercially successful. And there's a YouTuber, I mean, he's like one of the most popular YouTubers ever, but his name's PewDiePie. But he used to talk about this album a lot, like when I was first watching YouTube. I mean, he's like one of the OG YouTubers. Like, but I remember when I was in like middle school, he would talk about it and say how much he loved it. And in high school, I like listened to them a little bit, like a few songs, but never really dove in. But it wasn't until honestly like only a couple years ago I started listening to this album, which is not their first album, and I didn't listen in order. I just picked this one just because it has very high reviews, and it's just an album in like the music community that's talked about a lot. So I decided to give it a try, and it's become one of my favorite albums ever.
Yeah, what I know of them is that I know they have a very big. I know that it might not be commercial success, but the fan following has,
Yeah.
held them. Like they can go do a concert and it'll be, it's not Madison Square Garden or anything like that, but they hold their own, with touring. They have a big fan following. I know that.
Yeah, huge following. I think their last record was a few years ago, and that also got. I mean, all their albums are very highly received. Honestly, I haven't really dove into much of their music. I have here and there, like Kid A, one of their albums I know, but like just because it's been recent years that I've gotten into this album. I feel like I haven't taken that like full plunge yet into like the whole world of them. And I mean, they have a lot of albums. I think they have like 9 albums or 10 albums. But yeah, anyways, this is In Rainbows. This is 2007. It's 10 songs.
Okay.
The first track is called 15 Step.
Instrumental's wild.
So good. So layered.
So much. Bass, drums.
They get pretty experimental with the drums on this album too.
Yeah, but I like it. Very interesting mix of funk and, you know, funky beat, driving beat, all on a layer of very chill vocal.
Yeah.
Like I didn't expect, you know, it feels like it could jam out.
It feels like it's going to start off like...
Yeah. But it
rockin'.
just... Yeah, but he just keeps it, you know, with his voice, he just keeps it mellow. Isn't that the cat got your tongue? Where did that? Like, that's the wildest. If you think about it,
I wonder what that.
Did the cat got your tongue? Like, what is that?
I was gonna look it up.
Did cats?
It's more fun to speculate.
Did cats like? Were there wild cats at some point, like biting people's tongues out of their heads?
It's a very production heavy.
Yeah.
Album. Also, I found interesting today just reading through a lot of the lyrics, just refreshing my memory. Like there's so little lyrics on so many of these songs, like, or it'll be like maybe one hook that repeats a few times.
Okay.
But I like that though, because the lyrics are really good and have good meaning, but they're not very wordy songs where he's giving long, intricate verses. A couple songs, there's some longer verses, but a lot of it is sort of like, I guess what I really am drawn to with like Tame Impala, where it's like the music and his vocals together. How's that making you feel, and what's that evoking out of you, rather than like a
less
super
about what he's saying, it's more about how it sounds together
and presented. Yeah.
That's what this was like. His high range combined with the beat kept you interested, but I wasn't trying real hard to say, oh, I don't understand what he's saying, so I'm just going to ignore it. Like, yeah, I picked up on enough when it came through, but to me, it was all about the beat and the groove.
Track 2 is called Bodysnatchers. I gotta do crunches to get this play button, man.
I did mine for the day. I'll let you take over. Little fuzz.
I do not understand what it is. I don't know for the whole
bass and drums are
So good.
I mean, the guy's going crazy on the bass.
There's a light cut out for you, because the light's gone out for me. It was the 21st century. I seen it coming, I seen it coming, I seen it coming, I seen it coming.
Wow. Wasn't expecting that.
That song's
Wasn't
badass.
expecting that. That's it was trippy.
Yeah.
I was feeling it felt like a little bit of Black Keys in the
Okay.
beginning.
Yeah.
I felt a little bit of Edge's guitar from U2 towards the end.
For sure.
But man, the bass and the pace of that one was really amped.
Yeah. And his
His vocals
vocals
were
are really
cool.
Really
Large.
cool. I mean, there's some sort of effect
He's lost in that. He
Over
got
it,
lost
but
on that.
when the guitars take over in that second half
Yeah.
and the drums. He just kind of like
Yeah.
rides the wave.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good description.
Like,
it
it
definitely
just-
feels like he's in the tube of
Yeah.
a wave and just
Which
screaming to get out.
makes the listener feel like, you know, you feel like you're getting pulled into that
Oh, you can't
journey, that
help
music journey.
but feel what
getting
he's
sucked.
feeling.
Yeah.
He's pulled you in with his intensity.
Snatched your body.
Yeah. Oh, right. Oh shit! I thought that was it.
Body snatcher.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like, though. It feels like you're getting like.
Yeah.
Track 3 is called Nude.
I'm sleepy.
Wonder if anyone else is laying down while watching.
We'll have to
We'll
suggest
have to
it.
survey.
I like how he used his voice there, like as another little
Yeah.
instrument.
Don't get it. Big ideas. They're not gonna happen. Now that you found it's gone. Now that you feel it, you don't.
Joining me down here.
Yeah.
You got through.
This one kicked you into the fourth.
So don't get it. It's thinking.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
Wow. That was like, I felt like a hang gliding experience. You know, like
Yeah.
totally soaring through the skies and not so much outer space, but definitely like I was imagining just like a nice sunny day with clouds.
Yeah.
And, you know, jumping off those mountains like those guys do, not even in that squirrel suit stuff, but just on a hang glider because of the way he was like
Floating.
like moving. Yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely gave you the sense of like coasting from side
His
to side
vocals are
while you're
so
floating.
beautiful.
Yeah,
so beautiful.
Good. I mean, his voice is on point with the music for sure.
Yeah. Track 4 is called Weird Fishes / Arpeggi. This is one of their most popular songs and the most popular on this album, I believe.
Okay.
Such good guitar on this album. Guitar work.
Yeah, good band. Great musicianship. A lot of triples there on the drums.
Yeah.
In the deepest ocean, the bottom of the sea, your eyes, they turn me, they turn me. Tell me you're a phantom. I follow to the end of the earth. Fall. Yeah, everybody leaves. Weird fishes. Weird fishes.
Sonically, it was okay. Yeah, one didn't get me to. I was hoping for more there.
I'm gonna go to sleep now.
I know. I saw you were like
Oh
you
no.
were zombie gone, but I mean, yeah, it's okay.
Wow. I didn't think it was possible to react that way to that song. Interesting. I
Yeah,
love
I
it.
mean, it has a good sound. I'm trying to think of how that would play performance-wise or live.
Magically, I guess.
I don't know. I like, like if I saw that being played live, I don't know. Like I wouldn't know what to do with myself. You know what I mean? Like I feel awkward. Like
What?
like I need to lay down in the grass or something. I don't
We
know.
are laying down.
I know, but I'm trying to picture it how it. It's one thing to just put it on, on a record for you to listen to, but I also like to imagine how you could present that to your audience too.
I'm sure it's wonderful live, I'd imagine. Yeah, I'm shocked that you didn't like that, especially since you like Nude. I'm shocked that you weren't a fan of this.
I mean, I was following some of the, under the sea and ocean references, but I guess maybe I wanted more of that, maybe.
Huh. I think that the music itself does a really good job at the vastness
Yeah, I
of
would
what
say
he's saying
sonically,
without having
yeah,
to explain it.
sonically, musically, it was nice. It was nice, but I did like the other one better, honestly.
Hot take.
Uh-oh.
Track 5 is called All I Need.
I am all the days that you choose to ignore. You are all I need. You're all I need. I'm in the middle of your picture, lying in the reeds. I am a moth that just wants to share your light.
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know.
Lost you.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I don't know what to say.
Ouch. It's so weird. I wonder where the switch happened.
I don't
because
know. It's like I'm maybe because the lyrics are like everything is so obscure.
You're trying to like
I think that
figure
could be
it out.
it, or
Is that what
just
it is?
like listen. I'm maybe just like wanting a little bit there. Like it's hard to understand a lot of what he's saying for me.
Yeah.
But that felt more like an ocean song than the other one did. But it felt like a big whale, like boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Track 6 is called Faust ARP.
Dominoes and pretty patterns, fingers in the blackbird pie and tingling, tingling, tingling. It's what you feel now, what you ought to, reasonable, sensible. There from the neck up, I guess I'm stuck. We thought you had it, but no.
Short track.
Faust ARP.
Yes. What do you think? Liked it more, less? Same.
Yeah, I guess. Well, this was heavy acoustic guitar,
Yeah.
so
and strings.
yeah, I don't know what's going on. It felt like like they're still working the song out for me. Like it felt like somebody playing a nice acoustic piece, and they're trying to. I guess I'm looking for structure more. Used to it, used to more structure.
Yeah.
This feels very,
Especially, I guess, in like a band
yeah, this just,
genre, right? Or
yeah,
band
like I was gonna,
setting.
I was thinking that what genre is this considered,
I
or
have
what
no
are they
idea. I guess it's
considered?
like
Pop,
alternative
alternative
rock, not pop. No.
alternative rock.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it's now I mean I understand now why they have a very heavy, fan oriented following as opposed to commercial success following. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think you either get this and it hits you a certain way like it hits you, or
It doesn't.
or it just leaves me wanting more. Like okay, it sounds nice, but it felt like unfinished.
Track 7 is called Reckoner. This is my favorite song on this album. It's also probably one of my favorite songs just in general, period.
Interesting sound. It sounds like he's smashing the cymbal.
Yeah. There's a lot of
the tambourine
sound behind it, echo behind it.
Yeah, the sound of the hit of the tambourine is different each time. There you go. Yeah, it's popping. It's a nice song.
Yay. You liked one.
I like the hang gliding one too.
I love that song. Love it. Those drums are.
The guitar on this was nice. It had good harmony, good feel. His voice worked really well. Again, I didn't pick up much of the lyrics, but the guitar work was nice. The smashing of that tambourine was very interesting.
Yeah, it's loud. It's like loud,
it's like
but
hitting
it's not.
the tambourine with a drumstick.
Yeah, but it
And-
sounds so far from the.
Yeah, and then it would break because the actual drums, a couple of the little drum solos, they sounded very far back. Like they weren't
like
forward.
muted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that was nice. It had a nice, pretty
another one with
feel.
very soaring vocals.
Yeah, Reckoning it was called, or
Reckoner. Yeah,
Yeah, I get that. I picked up a little bit of some of the words.
yeah, it's so beautiful.
Nice. That was a nice one to listen to.
I love the harmony, how he harmonizes with himself at the end there when the strings and everything come in.
Yeah.
So it just pushes everything out.
It had a little bit of a Red Hot Chili Pepper feel, like Fleet to me, like on the bass.
Oh, I could see that for sure.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, even just
dun,
with that
dun, dun, dun.
that groove alone.
Yeah.
Track 8 is called House of Cards. Oh my god, almost fell.
These British fellas, I tell you.
Another song with really cool
I wonder who
drums.
their influences are.
This one has like a sounds like someone flicking
Oh,
a
wow.
spring.
But the reverb is just filling the whole
Yeah.
headphone. It's like you're in a room of. I mean, his voice is something else.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
I don't wanna be your friend. I just wanna be your lover. No matter how it ends, no matter how it starts. Forget about your house of cards, and I'll do mine. Voltage spikes. Throw your keys in the bowl, 'cause your heart's blown tonight. Forget about your house of cards, and I'll do mine.
Very edge-like.
See that this one, I'm a sucker for just because of the right after where he says House of Cards, like that next part. I love when
way his
somebody
vocals
does
are.
that. I love that in like any song. But can't do it because my voice hurts. Yeah, I really like that one.
Great track.
You know what I mean? Where it says, "Forget about the house of cards." I love that. I mean, it gave the song. It gives the song soul, like almost like a longing.
Oh, it's definitely a longing for sure. This is like him desperately wanting someone that he can't have.
and that
And you could tell,
that
right?
part of it, forget about your house of cards, and then tonight.
It's like he's begging,
Yeah.
like begging.
But I like the plucking of the guitar,
Ding,
like
ding.
ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding.
And it has like a wiggling,
reverb,
reverberated.
yeah.
dum, dum.
Yeah, nice mix of. That was a very nice one. That was
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, that's.
I like that one a lot.
I always saw that as like, yeah, just like someone that he can't have, that he really wants.
Yeah,
to.
it comes across that way, and that was a nice. That was a nice piece to put into the song because that conveyed it the most to me.
Right.
Right after he says, "Forget
Yeah,
about the house."
yeah. That's another popular one too.
I like that
on
one.
there. Yeah, that one has like 200 million streams.
Oh.
I think it's the yeah, I think that's the second most popular on here. Oh wait, no. That's the next track. I was like, jumped ahead. That's track 9. It's the second most popular, which is called Jigsaw Falling Into Place. Yeah. That makes sense.
I mean, they're great musicians.
Yeah, fantastic.
As you take my hand, just as you write my number down, just as the drinks arrive, just as they play your favorite song, as your body disappears. No longer wind up like a spring before you had too much. Come back and focus again. The walls have been in shape. They got a Cheshire cat grin. Before you run away from me, before you're lost between the notes, the beat goes round and round. The beat goes round and round. It really got me. I just pretended that I wasn't playing instruments. As I set up shotguns, come on and let it out. Come on and let it out. Come on and let it out. Not just once, not just twice. Wish you were not there. Wish you were not there. You got it, you can feel it on your back, and you can feel it on your back. Jigsaw falling into
If they weren't so
Wait,
popular,
you didn't like that one?
I'm not sure.
Oh man, I thought for sure that was gonna get you more because that one's like more upbeat.
Yeah, but it's not just about that for me. You know, like there's a little bit. I don't remember the name of the band that opened when me and Meagan saw the Struts, but they have a pretty popular song out called Cadillac Man. It has that same kind of sound. Like there was a whole bunch of guys on stage. It's a very big band, and they just kind of doing their own thing. And that's what this feels like. It just feels like a I mean, for me, it's being exposed to it for the first time. So
Yeah. You're trying to like
yeah, like I can't
figure out what you're hearing.
I feel like the guy in the crowd that's going like this, like just trying to blend in when everybody else is grooving. I'm like, yeah, like looking around, who's looking at me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm letting it just wash over me.
It's Frank Ocean all over again.
Yeah, like I don't.
Blonde Part 2.
I don't not like it. Like that's what I'll say. I don't not like it. It's just hard to like all of it.
So yeah, we're on the final track now,
Okay.
which is called Videotape.
Michael's saying, let me just get this old man out of my room. I can go back and listen to this.
When I'm at the pearly gates, this will be on my videotape, my videotape. And if a Starfleet is just beneath and is reaching up to grab me, this is one for the good days, and I have it all here in red, blue, green.
And that pull of the long note on the bass, the stand-up bass.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You shouldn't be afraid, 'cause I know today has been the most perfect day I've ever seen.
I would like to know the words to this one more.
I could pull them out after. Even with like those drums, like the
Yeah, it just feels like, that's a good title. I mean, I like that thought too of, getting to heaven and like all of a sudden you sit down with God and say, let's watch the tape.
yeah, I love this song. I love the concept of that song. Like you definitely picked up on it. It's the
And then I heard him saying, this is my way of saying goodbye.
Here, I'll pull it.
Yeah, I'd love to know what they were.
This is my way of saying goodbye because I can't do it face to face. I'm talking to you before, and no matter what happens now, you shouldn't be afraid because I know today has been the most perfect day I've ever seen. You would think that your last day on Earth or your last day alive, right? Like, let's say for whatever reason he got to experience it back. You would think that would be like very sad. Like it would be like the worst because it's like your last day. But to him, he's saying it's the most perfect day. But it's like, is that because he didn't want to be around, or is it like he was free of all worries and problems?
I can
was able to just kind of be at peace. And
I can share what it was like when Grandpa was passing, and I described it to Aunt Kathleen what I was seeing, how he was out of it, but then he got very agitated and then he kept kicking the blankets off himself. And it's just like this tendency. You think you got to always keep somebody warm, like when they're in the hospital.
Yeah, like if you're sick, you want to if you're sick, you want to
But he kept kicking them off, but he wasn't conscious. Like he was just, and I was like, Dad, why you keep kicking the blanket off? Leave it alone. But he was getting very agitated, and then he stopped, and he smiled like once, and then he stopped and he smiled again. And Aunt Kathleen, when I told Aunt Kathleen that, she got real upset, and she said that was him seeing his mother and father, and then seeing the Lord. So I think I I think at that very last moment there must be, I watched those movies about, seeing more than you understand, like you're heading towards this new thing.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much regret going on then. I think
For anyone, or you mean for,
I think for
like you're saying, like
anyone.
in general?
I think in general. I think at that last moment, what you're seeing is either anticipation, anxiety, but I don't think you're looking back with regret. I like to think that way anyway. I'd be very curious to see the mix of the fan base of this band in a live performance and how they come across live. Are the people, are people dancing? Is it, are they just kind of swaying back and forth? You know what I mean? Like,
I guess.
if
I mean, I don't.
I'm trying to picture like an hour and a half, 2 hour concert of their music.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't see it the way you see it. Like, it's the same as any band. There's up-tempo songs, slower songs.
Yeah.
It's just how
I
it
guess
is.
that's it. I'm thinking that they're mostly like this, but that's probably
Yeah,
not
no,
the
I mean, they have a
case.
huge discography, so.
So yeah, I mean,
That's still good, though, for
for a first listen.
that some stood out to you even like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know how this is going to translate. I don't know if people enjoy this. I definitely feel like
I definitely think we're the first one since John and Yoko Ono to do,
I
which
like
I'll
it,
have to
though.
show you.
not naked, though.
No, not naked, but they were undercover. But
Okay,
I
okay.
still wouldn't. I don't think we should do that.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
That'd be another channel completely.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Maybe we'll be back here again. I'd like to. Yeah, I think Bring Your Own Blanket is pretty cool. I don't know how I would work that in, but I like it.
Pillows,
BYOB.
ratings of pillows or hot chocolate
Yeah,
mugs.
come get cozy and watch us.
Yeah.
So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If it's your first time here,
Good night.
yeah, good night.
Sleep tight.
Like the video, subscribe. We post new videos every week. Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.
You're crazy. You really are nuts. I can't believe I agreed to do this.